Strider Brick Studios. Today we are going to be doing a LEGO review. The set we are going to be reviewing is the LEGO Lord of the Rings Uruk-Hai Army set. This is set number 9471. It has 257 pieces and retailed for about $29.99 in the US at the time when it was released. But now, since it's retired, it goes for about $80 on Amazon, which is insane. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. Here is the front side of the box. Here's the back side of the box. Here is the LEGO set itself. And as you can see, this set has 6 minifigures. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at them. First minifigure is the Uruk-Hai Orc. And we get 4 of these guys, 2 of which are the same variant. Here are the first 2 orcs which have the same variant. They both have 2 giant axes and the same exact armor. Let's see what they look like without their armor. Here are the 2 Uruk-Hai stripped of their armor. And they both look exactly the same. And one difference that you might notice is their face, but that's just because it is a dual-sided face, as you can see. And this goes the same with every single Uruk-Hai Orc ever made. Next 2 Uruk-Hai Orcs both have a sword and a shield. The only difference between these 2 is one has a black hairpiece and the other has an Uruk-Hai Orc helmet. Other than that, they are exactly the same. These next 2 figures, on the left is Éomer, and on the right we have a Rohan soldier. Now these 2 are some really nice and cool figures. Éomer has a really cool and detailed shield, and also a very cool and detailed helmet. Now overall this figure just looks really cool and detailing, and he just has a spear as his weapon. He has a green cape, and once again that helmet piece is just looking really cool. Let's see what he looks like without his accessories. Éomer without his accessories. So now we can see his full face, and if we are to turn him around, we can see that he actually has a dual-sided face, which is an angry, battle-yelling expression. Let's go on to the Rohan soldier. Here's the Rohan soldier. His weapon is just a bow and a quiver of arrows. And his helmet is exactly the same as Éomer, except without the really cool detailing, which is kind of disappointing, but it looks good. Now, if we turn this figure around, we can see that his quiver of arrows blocks his detailing. So let's see what he looks like without his accessories. Without his accessories, we can see the full extent of his detailing. He actually has no leg printing, which is kind of disappointing, but everything else looks great. His expression is just kind of a neutral expression. And if we turn him around, we can see that he has an angry, battle-worn expression. So this is it for the minifigures. Let's take a look at the LEGO set itself. This set did also include a little horse. Now this horse had an extra sword that you could use for one of your characters, and it can also actually fit a minifigure inside of it, like so, which is pretty cool. Our first little build is this ballista. Now this ballista can move on 4 wheels, like so, and the only other feature is that these little missile arrow hook things, not sure what they are, but they can actually shoot. So you just push this red thing up, and they fire. They don't go very far, so the more force you put into pushing the red thing will shoot them further. And they can just be slid back into their little slots, like so. Next we have the little portion of the wall in Helm's Deep itself. Now this is a very small portion of the wall, and can combine with the giant Helm's Deep set, which I own, so I can go ahead and show you that later. So first, our first feature is the catapult in the middle. We can place this block in there, and all you have to do is press this down and it'll launch, like so. And it can easily just be reloaded right back in there. And if we turn around the set to reveal the interior, we can see we have room for a minifigure to stand. So just as a reference, we can place the Rohan soldier there. And we even have stairs going up to it. So this is a nice inclusion. And we have some extra ammo right here. And if we look closer, we can see that there's the Gondor flag, or the flag of Rohan, I believe it is, and some flames here. If we turn this around, this is what it looks like. And I overall think this looks really cool. There's not much more to the set. I cannot fit the entirety of the Helm's Deep set into my studio, so this is just the portion where it connects. So all you do is connect it right here, and boom, you've got a larger wall to your Helm's Deep set. That just about sums up this video and review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace out.